It's day 23 and it's just past 8 o'clock, and this morning I'll be heading to the shops early to get all the ingredients I need for the things I'm making for Christmas Day. So I'm going to be making a trifle and a sweet potato tart, so one savoury and one sweet. And yeah, I'd like to get all the ingredients today because I'm going to make a start on the trifle today. And I also just don't want to have to leave the house and go shopping on Christmas Eve because it will be quite hectic at the shops tomorrow. So today's forecast is the coldest it's been all month, I think. It's been raining a lot overnight. It's only 12 degrees at the moment. I think we're heading for a top of about 19. I am wearing a Jackson tee, Marlo cardigan, and some jeans. So off I go. It is 9:25 and I've just arrived at Southland, big shopping centre. The car park is so busy already. It's going to be pretty crazy in there, but I need to get Raph his Christmas present because the bike lessons didn't go as well as we hoped and he doesn't want a bike for Christmas. So, plan B. Okay, finished my shopping. Got Raph some Lego. It's started raining again now. About to head home, do a bit of cleaning up and then work a little bit on my Christmas Day skirt, hopefully. And then I'll start thinking about preparing the first step of my trifle. Okay, so I've just gone to start sewing my skirt pieces together, and I noticed that these two pieces that are supposed to join together, they're not the same length. You can see here at the bottom. So I thought, oh, maybe I've not cut my pieces out properly. But then when I went back to the pattern pieces, so it's these two seams that are supposed to join. And they're not the same length. So I don't know what I'll do. Would I join them here? But then I'd end up having to even this out, maybe like that. That's probably going to be the easiest thing, isn't it? Hello again. I just wanted to show you where I'm up to with my Rara skirt. I've been working on it for the last couple of hours and I've made a little bit of progress. So there you can see the first tier of the skirt. So this skirt is going to have 3 of these tiers. Each one of them has an underskirt and I've just used a plain cotton underneath there. And I have inserted the zip at the back. I've just done that into the waistband, and there will also be some little elastic pieces here as well. So hopefully that will make the fit really good. I'm finding the instructions a little bit, they're not the clearest for me to understand, but I'm getting there, I think. So the next step is to continue with this waistband, but I'm pretty happy so far. And I'm hoping once I've got the waistband done with the zip and everything, it'll be a little simpler. Although there's so many gathers in this skirt. So 2 more tiers, long hemlines. So it's quite time consuming, but hopefully fairly simple. I need to do something else now. I've had enough of sitting here and working on that. So I'm going to go downstairs. I might start on my trifle. So I like to make a trifle each year for Christmas Day, and I used to love trifle. It was one of those recipes that I thought, well, now that I don't eat dairy, how am I going to still enjoy being able to eat trifle? And so I kind of have over the years managed to make my own version of a trifle. So I think a lot of people cut up like a jam roll for the base of theirs, for that cake layer. I personally make a vanilla cupcakes and then put jam in the middle of those and then cut those up so they kind of look like jam roll. And then I use lots of different summer fruits, so nectarines and berries. And so I have layers of berries, nectarines, jelly. Now jelly was the other thing that was a little bit tricky, and I actually found some pre-made jelly cups that are completely vegetarian. So that was good, because if you make the jelly out of the crystals, they've got gelatin in them. So I use a pre-made jelly, and yeah, and then I make custard using a soy milk and a cream with a coconut cream. So I'm going to make the cupcakes tonight so that they're done, and then tomorrow is all the assembly, and that's actually pretty simple, just cutting up the fruit and putting all the layers in. So I'll start on the cupcakes now, and then I'll continue with some more sewing a bit later. Well, I had a break from the sewing. I went and had some dinner, did some tidying, and then I went to make the cupcakes, went to the pantry to get everything out, and realised that one of the pantry staples I just assumed I had, the apple cider vinegar, I don't have any of. And it's already past 8 o'clock, and there's no way I'm going to the shops now. So I'll just have to make the whole thing tomorrow instead. I'm going to get back into the sewing and see how much of the skirt I can get through tonight, because if I do a whole lot tonight, then I'll be in a good place to get it finished for Christmas Day. So here I go. I'm going to keep going on my Rara skirt. Struggling with these instructions. I thought I'd just done the right thing, and then I went and turned my waistband the right way. So I have my zip here, and here's my waistband. I thought I'd done the right thing, but then when I turn the waistband over, well, then the zip is hidden, and that is not supposed to happen. So I don't know where I've made the mistake. I don't know where I've gone wrong. I'm not sure how many steps ago I've done it wrong. Anyway, I'll unpick this and see if I can work it out, but yeah, it doesn't look like it's supposed to look, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to figure it out. I'm finding the pictures really hard to understand, and the words, to be honest. Not a good combination for me. Anyway, I'll see if I can figure it out, otherwise I'll give up, because I don't have time tonight. I don't have time in the next couple of days to be unpicking over and over again. Okay guys, I think I've figured it out. Wish me luck as I try again. I've worked it out now. It's really not that complicated at all. I think my brain is just not quite in the right place today. But here we go. Hopefully smooth sailing from now on. So the next job for this pattern is to finish the waistband. At the moment, I've just folded it over. I need to stitch that down, stitch in the ditch all the way around, except for a couple of openings where you put elastic. And that will be really good, because then I can try it on and check that it actually fits before I keep going. Because if that fits, then the rest of it will fit. So it's nice to not have to wait till the very end to sort of get an idea. So I'm definitely going to keep going at least until I've finished that step. And I'm feeling good about it. I can't wait to see the other tiers. I think it's going to look really, really pretty. I don't think I've ever had a stitch in the ditch experience that I haven't had to go over sections that I've missed. I've never had a successful stitch in the ditch experience before. Maybe tonight will be my first. All right, the moment of truth. Let's see how we went. So looking at the back side. Okay, caught most of that. Got a bit of that. Most of that's pretty good. Little section there not caught. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, I've just got to go over a couple of bits. So I'm up to inserting the elastic now, but I can't find anywhere in the pattern how long my lengths of elastic have to be. So I guess I just have to guess. I can't see the measurement for it anywhere. Usually in the pattern it'll say like the length of elastic that you need to cut for your size. I can't find it anywhere. I don't think it's just because I'm tired. Yeah, I can't find that anywhere, so I'm gonna guess. I've got these two, I've got to stretch the two pieces of elastic between these gaps. They're about 4 inches, a bit more than 4 inches long. So I'm thinking, you know, when you factor in that they have to be able to stretch, maybe I'll make my pieces about 3.5. I don't know. So I've just gone through on the PDF and done a find with elastic, and there were 14 matches for elastic, but none of them was the actual measurements. So I'm not crazy, it's just not there. So yes, I feel like I'm just wasting time, but now that I know it's not there, I'll stop looking and I'll get on to just guessing. So what I've decided to do is just safety pin the elastic to where it will have to stretch to on the outside of the casing, just to make it easier. And I'll try it on like that, and then if it's a good fit, I'll sew it into place. I'll show you what I mean. So the elastic will go in there, and I'll just be able to stretch it across to try it on, and I'll see how that goes. I'll try not to stab myself with my pins as I do it. All right, I'll be careful not to show you. Can you see the reflection? I'm going to try and be careful not to show you anything too revealing, but that is still too loose. So I'm going to cut the elastic, make it stretch more, bring that in. We're nearly there. Okay, another gripe with this pattern. So I've got to attach this. I've got a pattern piece that's cut on the fold. So that's the center, and then there's sides that go either side. But I have no idea which is the side that attaches and which is the side seam. They haven't actually labeled anywhere which side is which. They've both got one notch. There's nothing to help me to know. Yeah, I don't know. So the back also needs to be constructed in the same way. I've got this one that's on the fold, and then this one that needs to be attached. Now, in this case, you can see there are notches here and here. So I'm assuming they go together, which then means I'm now wondering whether I did the wrong thing on the other one. The thing I ended up deciding was this gather line stopped. So I thought, oh, that must be the side seam. But then what are the notches? So I feel like this is taking me a lot longer than it should be. And I think a lot of the reason is because I just keep doubting whether I'm doing things correctly, because I just cannot tell from the pattern pieces whether I'm sewing the right bits together. So I think a little bit more clarity would be great in this pattern. Even just marking on those pattern pieces which ones attach to each other. Yeah, I don't know, just some better indication of which pieces go together, because I'm really confused and I Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've done one of them wrong, but I'm not going to redo it. Hopefully you won't be able to tell at the end of it. These tiers are getting really long. I'm a bit concerned about whether I'm actually going to be able to finish this or not. But I'll try. So tomorrow I still have to do the whole trifle. I got to go shopping for apple cider vinegar. And I've got to make my savoury tart as well. So we'll see. I also wanted to start packing for going away. Anyway, it's 10:40. So I'd better get started on editing this video and get it uploaded so that I can go to bed at a reasonable hour. I've been going to bed way too late and then I still keep waking up early. So I do probably need to wake up early though to get all these things done. So yeah, better edit and upload, and I'll see you on Christmas Eve.